It's not clear exactly when a Ferguson grand jury will decide whether to charge Officer Darren Wilson in the death of unarmed teen Michael Brown. The grand jury reviewing that case is taking the weekend off, but protests have already started and several arrests have been made over the past few nights. Today, barricades were put up at the courthouse, and starting tonight, the St. Louis officers are working 12-hour shifts. The FBI and National Guard also there ready to offer backup. Now, people here in Denver say they may get involved. 7 News reporter Jennifer Kovaleski live in Civic Center Park. And Jenna, local activists are hoping for peaceful protests.
Teresa, a lot of people in our community feel a connection to what's happening in Ferguson, Missouri. I spoke with a local pastor today with strong ties to the area. He tells me that whatever the outcome, there will be protests here at Civic Center Park, but he's confident they will not turn violent.
Come on. Yeah. Right now, everyone just seems to be on pins and needles.
Dr. Timothy Tyler's the pastor at this community church in Denver. Prior to moving here, he spent 7 years as a pastor in St. Louis, Missouri.
Whatever the decision is, I plan to go back. I feel an affinity with Ferguson and with St. Louis.
Dr. Tyler went to Ferguson when 18-year-old Michael Brown was shot and killed by Officer Darren Wilson. And now he's rallying the Denver community in solidarity.
We want to encourage the community to support those who are protesting in Ferguson. Some have already gone from Denver to Ferguson.
Whenever the grand jury's decision is made, he's calling on the community to meet at his church at 6 p.m. Dr. Tyler says they also plan to join protests at Denver Civic Center Park.
I have confidence in our community that we will not melt down in violence.
As tensions continue to mount in Ferguson, after a third night of unrest between police and protesters, Dr. Tyler says he's preparing for the worst and hoping for the best.
I think the world is watching. I know the country is watching, and I think this situation will go down in history. If he is not indicted, people will feel like Michael Brown's voice has been snatched away.
Denver police tell us that the department is watching what's happening in Ferguson closely, and officers will be ready to stop any protests that get out of hand. Reporting live in Denver tonight, Jennifer Kovaleski, 7 News.